All right, guys, this is graphing more than one inequality. I'm going to give you an example with two. There could be more than two. There could be three. But right now, for this example that I'm going to share with you is two different equations. And I'm going to show you how to do this on the slides. All right. So first thing I'm going to do, this red equation right here, I want to solve the red equation. So let's just bump that down. Oh, I guess I need to bring the one with it. All right, and I'm going to solve for the first equation, the red equation. So first thing I'm going to solve for is the x. So I have 10,000 x. I'm going to set it equal to 100,000. I'm going to solve for it. So when I solve for this problem, if I divide 100,000 by 10,000, you're left with x equals 10. All right, now I want to solve for y. So I'm going to set that equation up and say 20,000 y equals 100,000. All right, when I divide 100,000 by 20,000, y equals 5. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and graph the first equation. So I'm going to go to my line tool, and I'm going to start at y equals 5 and go to x equals 10. So look right here. There's my y equals 5, and I'm going to drag it over to 10 on the x-axis. Now, with that line, since this is my red equation, I'm going to go back over and make that line red. I like to thicken it up so I can see it better. And it's less than equal to, so I do not have to change it to a dotted line. It stays solid. All right, so there is your first equation. That is the red equation. I'm not going to shade it in yet. We'll shade it in after we do both of them. Second equation, the blue equation, do the same thing. 100x, set it equal to 500. Divide 500 by 100. X equals 5. And then when I do 75y equals 500, 500 by 75, y equals 6.7. So now I'm going to graph that line. So get my line tool. I'm going to start at the y, 6.7. Well, here's 6, here's 7, so somewhere in between, closer to 7, I'm going to start, and I'm going to drag it down to x equals 5. Now that's my blue line. So I'll go over here, I'm going to make it blue. I'm going to thicken it up so we can see it. Now I have two lines graphed. All right, now we got to shade it. So we got to determine if we're shading up or down below the lines. Well, this one is less than. So anywhere below the red line is where I'm going to shade. The blue one is also less than, so anywhere below the blue line. Well, I want to shade in just where they share. We call this a feasible region. All right, so right here, I'm going to go ahead and scribble in there because this is our feasible region. So go back to my line tool. I'll go to scribble. And try to scribble it up. And there, after you scribble, I'm gonna make it heavier. So maybe I can thicken it up a little bit better. There you go. Maybe I want to change the color. There you go. There is my region. And that's how you graph two inequalities on one graph.